Clark's coming along to do a Let's Talk Finance video. Some of you have been like, Spark Wisdom, talk finance, do more in finance. You know, we spend a lot of time on our hair videos and makeup tutorials, nail tutorials, I mean, all kind of things, yet not too much on finance. And I really want to start talking about it because I have seen how my life has just totally changed financially. From the time that I bankrupted in November 2005 when it discharged, from the time when I had a 400 credit score, yeah, it was that low, it was like 420 something, to the times when I was on Section 8 and welfare when I was in college and I had kids. I mean, it has been a long journey, and I kind of want to give you some tips and tricks along the next few years, videos, months, I don't know, however long I can talk about it. So a couple of things that I do now. I am now consumer debt free. I don't have credit card debt. I don't owe on my car. I paid that off 2 years early. Now I'm starting to build up business, probably some, I guess you can call business debt almost, but that's okay. It's on the business, it's not on me. Also, you know, I have multiple streams of finance. You have to think about what you're allowing to come into your mind, come into your ears, and what you're allowing to come into your eyes, and what's coming out of your mouth. What are you saying? Are you speaking a lot on the recession and, you know, it's an economic downturn and woe is me, pity, pity party? It's really about what you're feeding. You know, what you feed your appetite, it will grow. So what you feed yourself, it's definitely going to grow. So a couple of things that I've been doing over the years, for years. One thing, I listen to talk radio. Clark Howard, Dave Ramsey, Susie Orman. I listen to Clark Howard and Dave Ramsey every single day. You can go to iTunes and download the podcast for free. You can go to their websites and listen. I believe live during the shows they come on the radio. So you gotta get into your mind. You need to hear, you know, people that aren't participating in the recession. You need to hear things like people making $10,000 a month. You need to hear about inheritance. You need to understand about ETFs. You need to understand about annuities. You're gonna hear a lot that you don't understand, and that's okay. You just need to continue to listen. Just like you go to church and hear the word of God, you go to school to learn about your profession, you need to begin to understand finance. How do other people think about finance? So I've been doing that for years. Now, do I agree with everything that they teach? No. Start thinking and feeding your mind. The other thing, go to creditkarma.com and quizzle.com. You can get a free credit report and your free score. They're always free. The other one is annualfreecreditreport.com. I recommend that you get one every 3 to 4 months. So get your TransUnion, your Equifax, your Experian. Don't get them all at once. You know, save those so you can kind of pan them out. Before you really start attacking your debt, you need to know where you're at. You can't attack debt you don't know. Get it. And you know, I have my success wall behind me. Put it up on your wall. Get a barometer. You can make one. And just start killing it. I mean, dumb down that debt and say, I'm not going to have it. Speak to the debt. Say, you know what, you're going to be out of my life. Carry it with you, that number, so that when you go to buy something, you see it there and realize you don't want to be in debt. So those are just a few tips I wanted to pass along. So get your radio tuned to talk radio. You really need to be hearing this and understanding more. Also, get you some books on finance. Go to the finance part of the library and get the librarian to know your name. You can get audios if you don't like to read or if you don't even know how to read. And then the last thing, start developing a plan. Look, someone tweeted and said, you know, the church needs to get busy, people lack knowledge, and it's not the church's fault, and it is no one's fault if you don't go out and get the information yourself. Come on, this is 2011. It's just way too far for us to live in the land of excuses. So that's my point. Let's talk finance. Feel free to start asking me questions in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. So again, it's about not just spending less. You know, I kind of like that Clark Howard, spend less, save more, and not get ripped off. But you know what? I don't want to be at a point in my life where all I do is save, because I like to give some, save some, and spend some. So as we all grow financially, how do we do it? All right, y'all. Talk to you soon. Let me know what your questions are.